Okay, I'm back, and I promise I won't. Let me take these off because I don't need these on. All right, 2007 Dodge Nitro or Jeep, whatever's comparable to the 2007 Dodge Nitro. I was having problems with it overheating. All right, and I seen these problems beforehand, but I ignored them, being trifling. But what ended up happening is I was sitting there idling with the Dodge Nitro, and I heard a loud pop. Okay, not knowing any better, not investigating enough, me and Pop, and it's mostly my fault because we both. I'm trying to get back on the road. I go to work, home. That's it. Especially with things going on nowadays with masks and whatnot. I'm just. It's already frustrating enough. So the first thing we do is let me straighten out this damn camera because this ain't going. Okay, the first thing we do is we think that the thermostat is stuck. All right, we change the thermostat. The thermostat is connected to the bottom hose. It's it's connected to the bottom hose on the engine side, and it's two screws. I think they're eights, number eight sockets. All right, it's two screws, one at the top, one at the bottom of it. You take it out, you look at it, change it anyway. It's like 12, $13. All right, that's what we did. We changed it out. Vehicle still running hot. Okay. Then we investigate a little bit more. Find out radiator popped. Yeah. Let me see if I turn this audio up because I don't want y'all not to be able to hear you, boy. But then again, I don't want y'all hearing the fan running either. Anyway, so we found out that the radiator popped. We go, oh man, all we gotta do is buy a new radiator, put it in there, we good to go. Give me a second. So we end up buying a new radiator, but taking the radiator out. Let's see, taking the radiator out wasn't wasn't bad difficult. But let me tell you the two things that are easy to take off, but are in the way: the water reservoir or whatever the coolant reservoir, and the filter. The filter is the filter is going to be attached to the vehicle. It's hard to get out of there. I advise you, which my dad gonna tell you not to do, but I advise you is to snatch that motherfucker out of there. Cause it just sits there. It's trust me. I've been riding around 2 years with mine snatched up after I changed my alternator. Not a problem. All it does is bring in air, filter the air, put it in the engine. You're good. Snatch it up out of there for the moment. Now on the reservoir, there's this one little bullshit screw that's underneath this part. Okay, and you'll see what I'm talking about. If you're dealing with this already, you already know what I'm talking about. I just snatched it up off of there. It does nothing. As long as I got the top bracket, I don't have the reservoir with me. Okay, so you detach the condenser, which is on the back of this. You take that off, and then boom, you got your radiator out. There's two screws, which are number 14s on both of these. Two screws at the very top. Take them out, pull it up out of there. Boom. Okay, we did that. We replaced that. Still running hot. We like okay. We did a little bit of research, and we all decided that hey, why is the fan not coming on? Okay, it's running hot because the fan's not coming on. Okay, so we hot wire. We take the fan out, which wasn't incredibly difficult, but if you take your time and look at it, you can get it out of there. You and a buddy, it's doable. Trust me. If I did it, if we did it, me and my pops and my uncle did it. I'm not saying anybody can do it, but if you got your own tools and you got a little buddy with you, you can knock this out. Yo, it just takes a little bit of time. Okay, so I'm gonna say if I did it, you can do it. Okay, so we hotwire the fan. We figure out the fan is working, but why isn't it being turned on? So we Google, we research what controls the fan coming on and off. The coolant temperature sensor tells the car when it's hot and it turns the fan on. Huh. Okay. Coolant temperature sensor. $35. Radiator, $150. I'm getting there. Thermostat, 12, 13, $14. All right, coolly. So we go in, and let me tell you where the temperature coolant. Okay, so in the middle, and I wish I would have highlighted this, but I didn't. I apologize. In the middle of the alternator and the compressor, you see the little white snap thing right underneath the breather. That's what they call it. The symbol of the V6 or the 3.7 liter. You see where the little white blue wires are hanging out next to it's right there. That is it. And it's a number 19 long socket. You need a number 19 long socket to get it up out of there. It's a little bit difficult. If you take the breather off, you're fine. But if you don't have time to take the breather off, which we wanted to do that, but I forgot about it, the little ratchet part. So there's a part that attaches to the ratchet that's angulated. I don't know the name of it. I apologize, but it's angulated. And so it'll attach to the number 19 socket deep at an angle where you can still turn it without taking off the breather. The breather was easy to take off. There are two screws holding the breather onto the engine. No problem. Just take them off. Easy. And then you can do it without buying the ratchet part. The number 19 socket you can buy by itself. It's about $8. Or you can just buy the whole set if you need it. It's like $24 with the long, deep sockets. You'll probably need them. Okay. So we got that. I have that somewhere. I should have brought that in here to show y'all. So we pull that out. Put the new one in, and boom, the fan comes on. All right, so I got a new radiator, a new thermostat, a new coolant temperature sensor rolling. We let it sit for a while, and it's still running hot. And we look at each other, we're like, man, it's the water pump. It's like, all right, water pump. Let's do it. All right, so now that I'm more knowledgeable, I would have known it's not the water pump. And so now that I'm going forward, I would know how to check the water pump. So, go buy a water pump, $60. This is the water pump, right? Y'all probably know what this is because you probably holding one in your hand going, how in the fuck do I put this water pump on? Okay? This is what I'm here for. All right. So, if y'all see this video, so the number 4 on this, if you pause it, the number 4 is the water, is the coolant. All right? Screen, pause it, enlarge it, whatever you got to do. But it's in the middle. This is a Dodge Nitro engine. Okay? So the water pump here, as you can see, this is what it looks like. So for you on the engine, when it's looking at you, it's gonna look like. Okay, it looks like this. That's how it looks. When you see it on the engine, it's gonna look like this. Okay, and the way, let me move this over so y'all can see. The way that you get to this easily. Now, some people have several ways to do it. Some people can move the pulley over a little bit without taking off the whole serpentine belt and then get the water pump off, but it's a little bit more difficult. What me and Pop did is we released the tension, took the serpentine belt, the belt off completely. The idler pulley was in the way of these two bottom ones, or the bottom one. This one, I think. You might can get to it, depending, but we went ahead and took off the idler pulley. It was nothing. All right, I think it was a number 14 socket, short. Took it right off of there. Got to the pulley. We took them off in order. We took a marker and marked the screws so we wouldn't, because you have deep ones and you have shallow ones. So make sure that you mark which one you take out. Also, when you put it back in, it's like a tire. You make sure you want to tighten them little by little, going around adjacent. You want it to all mesh in, flush together. Okay, Pop would kill me if I didn't say that out loud. This is mine off of mine. It's perfectly fine. It works. It works just fine. That's not how it works, but this is how it's supposed to work. Okay, so inside, like y'all are the engine. Inside the engine, when the belt is on it, it does this, and it pushes the water around the engine. Right? I know people like Keys. I don't need to know this, bro. Just tell me. Okay, so we changed the water pump. Still running hot. I'm at an end. I'm done. I'm thinking I have to sell my whip. I'm gonna have to do something. Okay. So then we noticed we changed all that. We put water in, but it only takes a half a gallon of water, and it's just sitting up top. So we turn it on. It runs hot. We can't drive anywhere. I was like, God, it's done. They're like, oh, it's we don't know. We all go back to the beginning where we started, the thermostat. All right. So what happened is that brand new thermostat, because this is the brand new one. This is the brand new thermostat off of my truck. This is the one I bought. We put it on. We just took it off. Okay. So what happened while we were doing all this experimenting, running the car hot, it was overheating and cutting off and cranking. This had broke again. So this made me buy a water pump and technically maybe even a fan because this wouldn't open up and let water in the engine so the old coolant temperature sensor could read it and turn the goddamn fan on. But we changed it anyway. Okay? So we went back to the very beginning of where we started, and this had broke again. So right now, in my 2007 Dodge Nitro 3.7 liter, whatever technical jargon y'all want to use, I'm riding around without a temperature, without a thermostat, and it's fine. I don't suggest it. I'm not a mechanic, but either buy a new one or just take it off. And so what I'll probably end up doing is buying another new one, putting it in now that I know what the issue and what's going on and how my engine actually operates. I'm more intelligent now. I'm more experienced. I feel more confident working on my vehicle. Again, big shout out to Pops. Big shout out to Uncle Junior. I just wanted to share my experience with everybody. I want to show everybody what we did and how it's done. And anybody else who has issues or problems can refer back to this video. And so every little diagram that y'all gonna Google and look up on the internet is right here, all in this one video. Just pause it. Show me some love. Give me a like, a share. And I think I covered everything. I want to cover on uh how to test. Now, if you're still watching, okay, I might do another video on how to test it. Nah, forget it. I'm doing all in one video. I need to do all that. So if you want to test whether or not your thermostat is stuck, there's two ways. Take it off, put it in some hot water. If it opens up, it works. Stays closed, it doesn't work. Number two, drain all the water out of your radiator, all right, and out of the whole vehicle. Okay? Turn the engine on. No, no, no. Okay. Ignore this. Okay, I didn't have. I'm still hyped up on having my car fixed, so ignore this. Take it off, put it in some hot water. If it opens up, it works. If it stays closed, it doesn't work. To test if your water pump is working, turn your car on, take your cap off of your radiator, let it run. If that water is pulsating, going up and down, that means that your water pump works. If your fan comes on when your car gets hot, that means that your temperature cooling sensor works. If it doesn't come on when your car gets hot, that means it does not work, and change it. So I hope this finds y'all well. I hope I did a good job. If not, oh well. I know I'm helping somebody, and that's all I want to do is help other people who have issues too, or trying to start or don't have the means to, And I'm not scared to show somebody what I know. I'm not a hoarder. My pop told me something very important the other day. He said, "You pay for what you don't know, and now you know, so you don't have to pay." You're welcome. Thank you for watching.